Game of Thrones, Episode 9, Season 3. Reaction video from me. Now, I'm not going to go over this whole 52-minute episode now because I can't do reviews worth shit on 16 pages of manga. What could possibly make you think I could do a proper review, on 52 minutes of content? So I'm not going to do that. No. I'm just going to talk about the Red Wedding part of the episode that most fans knew what was coming. Well, most people who read the books. I've never read the books, but after Season 2, I spoiled myself. Yo, that was brutality at its finest now. That was fucking crazy, man. Who'd have thought? People who didn't know, who would have thought? They would have killed off Rob and Cat. I mean, I'm shocked. I mean, I'm not completely... They killed his hot wife, too? The one with the nice tits and the nice ass? You just gonna stab her like that? Damn, son. This whole fucking situation's all fucked up, man. Why do the good guys never win in this show? It's like I'm just watching to see everybody lose. And Joffrey's still alive? Are you kidding me? But I mean, that's the kind of show this is. I mean, life is bleak, you know. People who are assholes seem to live the longest. Whatever. I mean, it kind of even shows itself in the fact that Jaime was fine until he tried to help another person and lost his fucking hand. So it's like and the Starks are good people, but they still die. Well, they're dying off one by one. One by one. God. Like, I mean, I guess maybe the only Stark that's going to be alive at the end of this is Arya or whatever. Thought this was going to be the last episode, but then I remember they took a week off, so we have episode 10 next week. I'm looking forward to that shit, seeing how everybody reacts to this whole thing. But damn, Arya was so damn close. And for what? And for what? She didn't even get to see their dead bodies. Not that you would want to put a little girl through such a traumatizing experience, but I gotta say, the Red Wedding scene was fucked up. They stabbed the shit out that pregnant bitch. I'm like, damn. Right in the gut. Right in the baby. The baby felt that shit. He wasn't even born yet. I'm like, I always found stabbing kind of funny. It's like the action of it. And then, you know, Rob gets stabbed to death. Then his mom gets, after she cuts the guy's wife's throat, she gets her throat cut, and I'm sitting here like, damn, son, this is some brutal shit. Like, I felt numb for a while. I was like, But it's never about that scene. The scene was great. I enjoyed it. But what I also want to address now are the people who are crying about Rob and Cat's death. I'm like, are you kidding me? You knew somebody was going to die by the end of this season. Like, these guys were all like, you know, I just don't think I can watch Game of Thrones anymore without Rob. I mean, let's be real here for a second. Rob was one of the most boring characters I've seen in the series. I did not look forward to seeing Rob whenever he showed up. Because let's be quite frank with it. There's nothing interesting going on with Rob for the most part. Well, he fucks his wife and then plans some more. I mean, you don't even get to see this guy fight. The most exciting thing he did this season was cut off that one dude's head, the Castart guy. Whatever. I tell you this much right now. If you quit a series because somebody's mother died, what was that? Somebody's mother died, or a character that was boring died, I mean, maybe you shouldn't be watching it. I mean, we still got so many other things going on here. You're telling me you're that fucking narrow-minded that something like that just makes you want to quit a series? You got problems, man. I mean, I understand being sad about a character death. We've all been there and done that. I'm not going to pretend I'm better than you guys. Well, I will. Eventually. But not this video. But you can't quit a series just because your favorite character died. You should know what you gotten into, man. Did fucking Littlefinger's speech not inspire any fear in you? Or did he say some shit like, despair, or was it chaos? Chaos is like a ladder. You climb this ladder and eventually some shit happens. I don't remember that fucking speech. It gave me chills, but I don't remember it. I mean, if Ned Stark can die, anybody can die. I mean, you should have learned that shit in season 1. So you're gonna quit watching it just because? But these are not the only Game of Thrones fans I have a bone to pick with. Because I also have a bone to pick with the fucking elitist fans. You know the ones who reading the books and shit. You know, we've seen this coming since 20 years ago. We read the books. We know everything that about the Game of Thrones series that has already happened. Look at them squirm. Look at them. Oh, yeah, congratulations. Just because you read a book, you're ahead of everybody in a fantasy series. Congratulations. Let me give you a round of applause. So remind me of fucking PC elitists. That's what they remind me of. And I mean, just get off your fucking high horse already. You read some books. Congratulations. You probably got a little bit smarter from it. People should read more books more often. But if you're gonna act like an asshole about it, no one really cares. I mean, you think, does that shit don't get you some ass? You don't get like street cred for reading Game of Thrones books? It's like, look at this motherfucker. He ain't even reading Game of Thrones, man. I'm on top of my shit. It's like, come on now, son. You ain't nobody special just because you read somebody else's material that you ain't even making any money off of. You ain't nobody. Know your place. Get off your imaginary high horse, because there is no high horse. You're insane. So you ain't no better than the fans who crying about it because you acting like a fucking, look at them, squirm. You know, I knew Stark was going to die the moment I picked up the book. Then I also found out about it when I reached the end of it. But these guys don't even know what's going on in the book. Maybe people don't want to read the book. Maybe they just love the TV series so much they just want to wait for it to finish. Then maybe read the book. Jeez. Now I might read the book eventually. I don't know. I'm on the fence about it. Whatever. I feel like if I'm going to read the books, I have to start over because I know they changed a lot of shit in the TV series. Like, the guy's wife actually did not, Rob's wife didn't die. She just, like, stayed behind or some shit. But, I believe I've covered everything I needed to say. Game of Thrones fans, next week is a season finale. I look forward to this shit. I know everybody else is looking forward to this shit. Elitist fans, I don't know what the fuck you look forward to because they don't even have a new book out for your ass to read. So I feel bad for you. Dumbass fans, I feel bad for you too because Rob isn't going to be in the next episode. So that's a bit too bad for you, isn't it? While us well-mannered fans are going to enjoy it while one side cries and one side has their nose up their ass. But, you know, that's life.